All right, everybody. I know it's everybody's still partying and have a good time getting ready for the Super Bowl. So what I've been doing is just listening to some music, of course, and just relaxing, not making a big deal out of things. Even though I need to clean, I need to do some decluttering in my house, and which I will. I'll get to that whenever. But before I lay me down to sleep, I just wanted to just put a plea out to people that are feeling fearful and kind of standing on the sidelines eating popcorn and being cheerleaders. That's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. You need to, if you know stuff about how to help people, you should come forward and say something. Or if you have secrets that you want to release off of yourself, you need to do so ASAP. Just get the secrets off of you so that, you can at least start dealing with how to survive certain events. There's smoke and mirrors. And I know that, happening in the sky, smoke and mirrors. I know that. But like I said, I'm going to pretend like I don't know and still do whatever I can to enjoy the moments, it's unfortunate. There's too many, suspicious clouds in the air, to enjoy, some of the beautiful night skies. And that's probably why people don't like the dark. You know why? Because the dark is being manipulated, literally, and in so many other ways. The dark is being manipulated. All right, so you just have to understand that like I said, I'm just going to enjoy the moments as if it's all equal. That nothing's going on and nothing's going to happen, and keeping my imagination and my childlike personality. Sometimes I like to be silly, and but don't be concerned. Is my point. Don't be concerned that people think you're crazy. That's just manipulation, and it's a dog whistle when people say you're crazy, because nobody wants to be considered crazy, because we already know what the stigma is with mental illness. And so if anybody thinks that if anybody felt that they were crazy, whoa, that would bother them. So this is just a friendly request. There's no coercion. It's everything's free will. That if you need to say something, you need to say something. And avoid all this unnecessary grief that people will be experiencing, and all this particular sadness that people will have to deal with. Because of you're standing on. So I'm not gonna call you a coward. A lot of people want to say it's cowardice. I mean, you have to be in people's shoes. I'm not in your shoes. I don't know what would compel people to hold on to information that they have that can potentially save a whole lot of people. I don't know why they would hold on to that personally and not release it. But I guess people do have their certain levels of fear, and it's understandable. Everything's understandable. But I think at this point we don't have anything to lose, really. Nothing to lose. There's a lot of things going on that are smoke and mirrors, and I know that. Happening in the sky. Where they're hiding something. Okay, and then they make these, announcements that they're shooting shit down. Come on, you know. Oh boy. And so again, I just enjoy the moment and act like I have no idea what's going on in the sky. I know there is. There's a lot of manipulation going on right now. And things are being hidden for some reason, through all these clouds, unnatural clouds in the air. Has anybody been paying attention to that? So, in honor of Super Bowl weekend, we really need to, start facing some type of reality and get out of always wanting to be entertained and distracted. Okay. And ask yourself, when is enough enough? You know? So, you know, is online that something is supposed to be, there's supposed to be some troubles in the air at some time in the future. Who knows what that is? Maybe some of those satellites are falling because, these idiots didn't recognize the gravitational pull, the gravitational pull, and they haven't taken a look at and revise certain situations they always considered as a perfect formula, or it didn't need any revision or to be reinvestigated. Maybe pi or pi formula, something. Okay. Because like when we had those shuttle disasters, one was, I think it was 1986 and another one in 2003, and, there's been various other accidents and explosions with, so if it was perfect technology or perfect science, why would all that happen? Right? It's a calculation error. It's a formula error. Okay. All they're doing with this technology now is playing with it and fucking with people and creating illusions of stuff. That's all they're doing. They're just playing with it, just like they're playing with their mushrooms. Everything's a joke and entertaining. And it's about scaring people and making people fearful or making people feel as though they're crazy. I mentioned mental health for a reason. I didn't just, mental health is mental health issues or mental health events or mental health, anything mental health is a cause and effect. And if you don't feel crazy, then I wonder what's wrong with you. I mean, you're probably in some type of delusion if you're not feeling crazy. You're feeling crazy for a reason. It's manipulation. It's interference, as always. Okay, there are things happening that, like, for example, there are private satellites in the air. And I said this before in one video, and I noticed the video didn't come out. I'm going to say it again. Why does anyone need private satellites? Has anybody ever asked that question? Why does anyone need private satellites? In other words, private businesses and private people own satellites. Has anybody ever asked why? So, and when you have all these know-it-alls involved, so-called self-proclaimed scientists who getting paid a whole lot of money, you don't think they're going to make some mistakes when they allow these satellites to go hoisting up in the air? You don't think they're going to make mistakes? Remember that vehicle is it's a well-famous vehicle that's out that just crashes for no reason. Accelerates for no reason. The vehicle starts and stops for no reason. The vehicle has killed people, fallen off cliffs, all kind of things have gone on with that particular perfect vehicle. And that particular perfect person, so he assumes to be, and he doesn't think he can't make any mistakes. So, I know, like I said, I know what's going on, and I know my shit is being, I know I'm being heard. And your voices, everybody's voices are being heard because you're being spied on, number one. So, Just keep that in mind, and pay attention to your surroundings. I do the best I can to pay attention to my own surroundings. But, sometimes, I know it's exhausting. It is an exhausting thing. And there's a reason for that, too, why everybody's so exhausted. And, because the air we're breathing, it's our CO2 level, the methane, the poisoning of the water, because of those factors. The animals are hungry and they're running out of food to eat. I just walked out just a few minutes ago and I saw a black cat there. And that cat usually that cat takes off. It just sat there and looked at me and said, "Bitch, what you gonna do?" I'm just playing. But, we got a lot of cats around the neighborhood, And cats are great to have in the neighborhood because they take care of the rats. The animal rats, not the human rats, by the way. So I want to say good night. Like I said, I've been listening to some music, relaxing, enjoying the moment, just like everybody else. I wish to, enjoy the night sky, but it's, like I said, filled with artificial clouds so that, we can't enjoy that kind of stuff anymore. Not anymore. It's going to come back to haunt those. There is, the cause and effect. I don't know. I don't know what it takes for people to understand that. But hey, what can you do? Sometimes you just have to let, there are sayings, but we all understand. Like I said, I'm saying it and I'm going to say it until, there is cause and effect and people do reap what they sow. So, and like I said, there is protection in truth. It doesn't mean that you still won't be fucked with all the time and manipulated with all the time and interfered with all the time because, that's going to continue to happen too. But hey, I'm good. I'm ready, And like I said, I'm thankful that I am being transparent about who I am and the weaknesses that I have because people will can continue to exploit when they know your weaknesses. So I'm sharing what my weaknesses are. I'm being transparent. And we're going to see who's going to win this battle. We're going to see who's going to win this war. Peace and love.